Hi, my name is Ram Virpin. I'm a full-time medical doctor, and I've also been a home bartender for the past 5 years. During that time, I've learned how to make over 100 different cocktails, and I've thrown up over 50 cocktail parties. And this is the only video you need to watch if you want to learn how to make a Negroni at home. Now, Negroni is a classic cocktail. The exact origins are unclear. There was likely somebody named Count Negroni involved, and came about sometime in the first half of the 20th century. The exact year is a little bit unclear as well. But the important thing is that this is a classic cocktail, and it has really stood the test of time. Even in the year 2025, this cocktail that's probably 100 or close to 100 years old is still quite popular today. And for me, this drink has even more special value because it's literally the very first cocktail that I ever made on this journey that started about 5 years ago in June 2020. Uh, and I made this cocktail with I didn't have any of this equipment here really. I made this cocktail with just a tablespoon, a metal cup, and a standard ice cube tray. And that's what really got me started. Making that Negroni is what started this journey that has brought me here today to now teaching you all how to make cocktails on YouTube. And it's really been a rewarding journey over these past 5 years, and this cocktail is what it all started with. And one of the reasons it's a great beginner cocktail especially is because it only requires 3 ingredients, and the recipe itself is quite easy. So let's go ahead and get into the cocktail. It's gonna call for just the ingredients that I have here: gin, Campari, and sweet vermouth. Now for gin, there are quite a number of brands you can use. I also have the Beef Heater here, which is a great beginner brand. But I like to use the Roku, which is one of my favorites, especially for mixed drinks like cocktails. And then the Campari, there is only one brand, so you're gonna have to use Campari for this. And then sweet vermouth, there are quite a few brands out there, but Dolan is one that I like to use. And it's great for beginners because it's available at pretty much every liquor store, and it's quite affordable as well. And the exact recipe is going to call for the ratio 1-1-1, which is also the recipe. It's going to be 1 ounce gin, 1 ounce Campari, 1 ounce sweet vermouth. So it's a very easy recipe to remember. You know, one of the things with this whole cocktail making journey and getting into whole mixology is that once you learn so many recipes, it can be hard to keep them all in your mind. But recipes like this, where it's just equal parts of everything, those are definitely the easiest to learn. So that's why I do recommend stuff like this for beginners. If this was to be your first cocktail or one of the first 5 cocktails you make, it's a great option just because the recipe is so simple. And it is a stirred drink, so we're going to be making this directly into the glass. I like to start with one big ice cube in there. And then let's go ahead and pour out all the ingredients. So it's going to call for 1 ounce of gin, as I mentioned. Almost done with this bottle of Roku here. Then 1 ounce of Campari. And finally, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. So now that we have all the 3 ingredients combined into the glass, go ahead and take your stirring spoon and just go ahead and stir until it's chilled. Now, as far as when you know that it's chilled, there's a couple main things. The main thing I like to do is touch the edge of the glass and make sure it's feeling cold. And if you see some frost start to form there, especially, that's when you know that it's done. So I'd say it's done right about now. So there you have it, the Negroni. Cheers.